Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Vinith and in today's video we are going to explore another important concept in building intelligent AI agents with UiPath. In our previous video we have learned the difference between system prompts and the user prompts. Today we are going to answer another important question. How does an AI agent answer questions about information it has never seen before? Let's find it out. Imagine you have built an AI agent for your company. And now an employee asks, how many casual leaves do I get every year? Should the AI know the answer? Probably not, because every company has its own HR policies. Without access to those policies, the AI can only guess. But what if we have provided those policies to the AI? Would the answer change? Let's see. Before we jump into the demo, let's understand what context actually means. Think about a new employee joining your company. First, HR gives them a job description, tells them who they are. That's your system prompt. Next, their manager assigns today's task, for example, help employees with HR related questions. That's your user prompt. But there is one problem. The employee still doesn't know the company's leave policy. So HR gives them the employee handbook. Now they know leave policies, approval process, holiday calendar, company rules. That is, that handbook is the context. It's the information the employee needs to perform the task correctly. The same applies to the AI agents. So context is nothing but making your agents more smarter by providing knowledge base to the agents. Now let's move to the UI part. On the screen, here's my agent. I'll navigate to the another tab. Here, I'm going to create a new autonomous agent and I'll click on Start Fresh. I'll go to the form view and and I'll provide a system prompt. Like you are an HR assistant for ABC Technologies, your responsibility is to answer the employee question using the provided company policy documents. So this will be my system prompt and I'm going to ask a question in the user prompt. So this is the system prompt I have defined and I have given a user prompt as how many casual leaves does an employee get in ABC Technologies. So for now, I have not provided any of the context to an agent. So I'll simply click on debug and let's see what we get. Now execution has started and in the output, you can see I don't have enough information in the provided context to determine how many casual leaves and employees get at ABC Technologies because that agent don't know about the HR policies and how many leaves a particular employee will get. So what we can do is we can provide this sample HR leave policy as a context on agent. So based on this information, agent is going to provide you information back or answer your queries based on this particular context only. So to provide this document as a context, again, we'll head back to the UiPath Studio web and in the agent definition. And if you see in the agent definition, we have this context. To add that document as a context, we have to click on add context. And currently we have two contexts available. We can add a context using creating an index by uploading your documents within SharePoint, Share Drive or Google Drive, or you can create a storage bucket for that and you can connect that index as a context. Or the second option currently it is in preview, like you can make a use of data fabric entities. For now, we'll go with the context grounding indexes. We'll click on this option. And for now, you can see I don't have any of the index created. So I can click on create new. So once I have clicked on new, then this UI will open. So here you can provide a index name, HR policy. Then you can give a description, HR policy. You have to select a particular folder where you want to create your index. So I'm going to create within the shared folder. And then in the data setting, you have two data sources from where you can connect your documents and create an index. So first option is storage bucket and second one is the connector. So if you are going with the storage bucket, then you can connect your storage bucket from your particular dedicated folders. Or if you want to use a make of a connector, then we have these many connectors available. Like you can use the Dropbox, Confluence Cloud, Google Drive, or Microsoft OneDrive and SharePoint. So for now, like I'm going with the storage bucket. I'm going to create a new storage bucket within shared folder. Currently, I don't have any storage bucket created. That's why I'm getting this option. If you have already a storage bucket created, then you can directly select a particular storage bucket. In the storage bucket, I'm going to create a storage bucket named with HR policy. And I'm going to add this one. And here in the storage bucket, I'm going to upload the same document that we have viewed. I will navigate to the folder. So I have this sample HR policy document. I have to close this one first. Okay, open and upload. Okay, now I have created a storage bucket and uploaded a file which I want to use as an index. Again, I will navigate back to the context grounding indexes UI where I can create an index, and here now we have created a storage bucket. So now the option is available. So here you can see it is asking for the file type. So currently it supports this many extensions of the files. If you want to restrict a particular format of file, then you can select. Otherwise, you can keep it as all. And that's it. After that, you can click on save. Now my index has been created successfully. So I have to wait for this ingestion status. Once the ingestion status is successful, that means our index is ready to use as a context within the agent. So we'll wait for that. Now you can see I have the ingestion status as successful. Now I can go back to the agent and again I'll go back to the context, go to the context grounding indexes. And now you can see in the shared folder, I have this index created. So I can select this index and adding this as a context. So this one, this context has been added to your agent definition. And if I click on debug with the same user prompt, how many casual leaves does an employee get in the ABC technologies? Now you can see in the execution trail, agent has started executing, and within that, it has called a particular index to get that information about the casual leaves. And in the output, you can see I'm getting a output. An employee at ABC Technology gets an 8 days of casual leaves per year. If you go to the history and in the previous run, you can see in the execution trail as well, there was no context has been added. So agent has simply answered, I don't have enough information in the provided context because there were no context has been added to this. So this is how you can make a use of context and make your AI agent more smarter because it is answering the exact answer which you need for your organization. And you must have noticed something. I didn't change the AI model. I didn't change the system prompt. I didn't change the user prompt as well. The one thing that I have done is I have added a context. And because The AI now had access to the company's knowledge. It could provide accurate organization specific answers. That's exactly why context is so powerful. Whenever you work with context, remember these best practices. Use relevant and trusted documents. Keep your context updated whenever policies change. Avoid adding unnecessary information. Always use official documentation whenever possible. Good context leads to better AI responses. And make sure whenever your HR policies change or there has been some addition to your HR policy, to make sure you go back to your data source and update the same document with the latest information that you have within the HR policies or any type of document that you are referring. Let's quickly recap today's lesson. A system prompt defines who the AI agent is. A user prompt defines what the AI agent should do, and context provide the information the AI needs to complete the task accurately. Without context, the AI relies on general knowledge. With context, it can answer using your organization knowledge. In the next video, we'll explore tools and learn how AI agents can go beyond answering your questions by interacting with application, APIs, and automation workflows. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.